So, some gamers complain for Red Skull to be banned as playable characters from games because he's a Nazi. So, we're talking about Marvel here. So, you have someone like, oh, I don't know, Galactus who devours worlds. That's perfectly fine. But Red Skull is a problem. I bet you anything, the people who are whining about this are the same people like the Indiana Jones game that just came out, having the disclaimer saying that no one in the company is affiliated or share the same views as Nazis just because we have them in the game. As the enemy, I might add. Guarantee you, these are the same people that the disclaimer was for. But Red Skull is an extremely popular character, so again, you can have someone like Galactus or Thanos or all these other characters that do these terrible things, devouring worlds and snapping things out of existence. That's perfectly fine with them. Oh, but if you're a Nazi, oh, we can't have that. NetEase's hero shooter Marvel Rivals. Basically, from what I heard, the game is like um Overwatch, which I mean, I guess that works because Overwatch is still popular. Had an extraordinarily successful launch, but the number of gamers are already trying to poison the well by calling the Red Skull to be banned from games altogether because he happens to be a Nazi. Marvel Rivals released on December 6th. It is currently the 10th. And these are big PP numbers. These are good numbers. This is a game, this is what most games want to see. Almost 500,000 as opposed to the Indiana Jones game that just came out, that has like 12,000. Marvel Rivals released December 6th, and the game quickly hit an all-time peak of 480,000 concurrent players. The game's popularity has not trailed off in its as it hit a 24-hour peak of 460,000. Also, Squirrel Girl is voiced by the AT&T chick, you know, Mommy Milkers. I know that's not her name, but that's how people refer to her online. How she complained about people leaving her comments about her Mommy Milkers, and I think AT&T, that's why they had her dressed more with like a baggier shirt or something to kind of hide it. I forget her name, but she's like, it makes me very upset when people talk about me having mommy milkers. And it's like, please stop saying that. But she's the one who voices Squirrel Girl, which I'm surprised Squirrel Girl's actually getting representation for once. Developer and publisher NetEase announced that the game has achieved 10 million players in just 72 hours as well. Well, that's, yep, there she is. There she is, right there. Right there, Squirrel Girl. Why does Wolverine look like Varian? Like from World of Warcraft. King Varian, is that you? Have you been reincarnated as Wolverine? Um, Following this, people are already campaigning to ensure that the iconic Marvel villain Red Skull is banned and not used, and not just from Marvel Rivals, but all games. In a post that has over 5 million impressions, fucking hell, 42,000 likes on Twitter, Lunui declared, "I feel like he's the one Marvel character who should never be playable in a video game. Not Thanos or Galactus or any of the other villains who have done terrible things. No, Red Skull, because he's a Nazi." He added Zemo. I can kind of get behind. I don't want to see Red Skull in the game in the Fortnite item shop. I'm also aware that Marvel Snap and Lego games have added the character before, but those feel a little different. Another wrote, it was super weird when Marvel snapped in an event. It was like, are you Team Shield or Team Hydra? And it was a picture of Cap or Skull. I'm like, bro, why are you asking us to join up with Red Skull? Do you know what he's about? Imagine going through life and not being able to just enjoy the game, instead having to see yourself in the game or wanting to take out characters because they're Nazis. Again, these are the people that disclaimer in the Indiana Jones game was for. Like, oh yeah, just because the enemies are the Nazis are the enemies in the game, we do not in any way associate with Nazis or believe in their ideology because of these people, because of how sensitive these people are. Why, if I may ask? Because the worst people in the world would maim him unironically with glee and make it everyone's problem. Nazis attract Nazi, ape together strong. Yes, as a Jew myself, I would feel very uncomfortable playing as him. Yeah, some characters just aren't meant for video games. He's definitely one of them. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but Red Skull is in every other Marvel licensed video game and also playable in the ones he's in from the mobile games into the Lego series. He's Cap's most recognizable and well-known bad guy. Yes, he should be playable. I don't give a fuck what he is. He's not real. I cannot imagine being so incredibly fragile that a fictional Nazi makes you upset. There's real problems in the world. Wait, what? Hang on. My eyes were playing tricks on me. I was looking out. I saw like white leaves, but no, I thought it was like, is it snowing at the same time? I woke up, what was it, last week, and there was a little blanket, not really a blanket of snow, and it melted by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I was like, is it raining? Because I'm looking out and I see the leaves, but I think it's just they're wet, the glistening and just the way whatever light is out there. I was like, is it snowing out too? But nope, nope, they're just wet leaves. And I was gonna go out to get some stuff at Dollar General, but nope, can't do that now. I walked down to Dollar General because it's just like 5 minutes away, and can't do it now because it's raining. Of course, it's still only 4 o'clock, so I could go later if I want. But Roxas, you don't care, do you? He's just like, I'm enjoying the rain. I'm enjoying the window. I'm enjoying the window is open for him. He's happy. Um anyway, to be clear, Marvel Rivals has already has a number of villains in the game that are playable, including Hela, Loki, Loki, anti-heroes like Namor and Venom. Oh yeah, there's another one. It's like Carnage. If the people, if you add someone like Carnage in there, people start, creaming their pants. These people are like, oh my god, do you know all the terrible things that Carnage has done? Oh, but he's not a Nazi, so it's perfectly fine. What about Doctor Doom? It's so it's okay for bad things to happen. For these characters to do terrible things, as long as they're not a Nazi. So, snapping universes out of existence, or half of a universe, or devouring worlds themselves, or Carnage, uh, just outright murdering people. That's perfectly fine because they don't identify as Nazis. all by myself. Um, yeah, this is just pathetic. Oh no, there's a Nazi. They get the fuck over it. Cry me a river, build a bridge, and get the fuck over it. Okay, why? Especially again, Captain America's, Steve Rogers, one of his most popular and famous enemies. Why would they exclude him? That's like having having Batman, a Batman game, and like having all these other characters, but not having like the Joker. It doesn't make any sense. Um, so anyway, I'm done here. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.